Hi everyone, I'm Nix and today we're chilling with The Witcher 3. We are going to go and find out what's happened to Priscilla. Where do I want to go first? Because there's one right next to me. I feel like I want to go and do the other two first. I know it sounds silly, but I want more information before I talk to the corpse collector. Also, I wasn't meant to film this today. I have filmed 2 videos and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to film 2. It's like my first day back filming. I'm just going to do the 2. And then the last quest was so intriguing, the one we're on at the moment, that I just had to continue playing. So I decided to get nice and comfy. Put my hair up. Put my jumper on. Oh, knock. Hello?
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax.
Striga.
I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit your stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Can I see your doggies?
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. But better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
This is true.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in.
Do
Soon as
tell.
they hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
Oh, yes. Who are you?
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now.
Aww.
As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Pyre? What do you know?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures.
Oh!
Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Are these the... I'm sure that I've been here before and they were making sculptures in here. If so, that's really sad.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
I don't
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Oh, those cuties. It is this place. So I wonder... I was thinking possibly, what if somebody is going after... Oh, the brain. Going after, like is in love with Dandelion and Priscilla is a threat, so is going after Priscilla. Concerned Citizen Sermon. Remember, good people, that fire can be... Sorry, I had a bubble in my throat. I don't know if you'd heard that. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, fire can prepare our nourishment, fire can drive off the horrors of the dark, yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. This is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, shall the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Yeah, so my other thought was that it was something to do with the eternal fire. Because they were saying during the autopsy that it's all like warmth and fire related. What's that one? Script. Oh! Very funny.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Statues of the old gods. Burned.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse.
Oh.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Interesting.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since
Oh, is that where he
they found
died?
Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
It's got to be something to do with the eternal fire. Oh, buddy.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Why would
Furniture
they
got knocked
get rid of
over.
the blood?
This looks like it was kicked.
Unless they wanted to use it?
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting here.
Well, I don't know. Eyes humanoid, completely rotten is interesting, to say the least.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Molitale.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating Reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Already know exactly what happened, do I?
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked
Do I really
him
need to
there.
tell him that?
They struggled. Fabian was overpowered. Then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer
No,
dragged
come
Fabian
on.
to the courtyard. Then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach
It's a
lesson.
heretic.
To
Yeah.
him,
Not a
you,
heretic.
the whole city.
What did the people call when they...
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't
Oh,
learn anything
like-
else here. Take care.
super religious. Scary. Alright, let's go to the alley that Priscilla was found in. Curious what Priscilla did to... You know, obviously it's no excuse, but...
No loitering round here.
Is this necessary?
On a clear day, you can see
the road,
Novigrad banners from the city wall.
Other way around. Other way around. I'm on the wrong side.
You know who I am. I'm John Baptist.
So it's definitely somebody obsessed with the eternal fire's teachings. Whistling
Hey,
Wendy.
handsome.
Why do I feel like you might know something? Can I talk to you? No, apparently not.
A brazier. This time of year?
Oh,
A brazier. This time of year?
Got him.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Now left!
what?
Together now! Kill the horse, son!
Mistake.
What is going on right now? Seriously, what is happening? And why did she send a bunch of people after me? This might take a while.
You're in for it.
What? Seriously, what is going on, Wendy? Ow! Oh, come on.
Try me, prick.
What?
You got me too, huh?
Oh.
Deviant. Hoes can fight back.
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
She saw
What are you doing here?
what happened to
Getting
Priscilla.
vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime?
Not always.
Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know.
Bless
Here to
you.
look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Yes, please. You and Priscilla friends?
You and Priscilla friends?
Seems like it.
Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up pouring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
So there we go. She was making jokes about the eternal fire, and thus some absolute nutcase decided to come along and kill her.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Oh.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Sure.
Oh, my head's ringing. Awful pale.
I feel like I've been hearing
You scared?
about this for ages, like just little bits here and there.
Only man's capable of that kind of cruelty.
Or vampires. They're kind of scary too. No, I want it.
I know that smell. This formaldehyde.
Yeah, formaldehyde. Yeah, I feel like I've been hearing about like people being found with their hearts taken out and everything for such a long time in the game.
Footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Human. Priscilla's.
More?
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Concerned citizen's sermon. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even the shapeshifter dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses, so adept at fooling the common folk, nor the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immoral magic arcane, cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else you too will burn in its flames. Concerned citizen. Oh, this person is it? Okay, so how? Do you think maybe that it's that whoever the murderer is, they are somebody who is non-human, you know what I mean? So like not a witch, but like maybe a beast? or something, or maybe a Doppler, or vampires. They're kind of scary too. I'm saying, do you think? You already know. You know. You're just watching me figure it out. But a theory, mayhaps, is that whoever this is... actually, I should probably talk to Wendy again. Hates himself and thus is trying to rid sin in order to, like... cleanse themselves. Redeem themselves, that's the word.
So, what is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
But how?
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a pent'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself.
True. I also want to know how they got over the wall.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Hell yeah, we do. But how will they get over? It must be a beast of some sort. Just what beast is the question? Vampires. I wonder. I doubt, but I wonder if anybody over here saw anything.
No loitering round here. This is scandalous.
You're the fucking dankleach.
What do you want?
Time to invest in...
Well,
new-
what's new?
Like that, and you'll
My
be
mind's
rotting in
like
the
war.
clink before the other
Never
half
know when you're done
passes.
for.
I'm watching you.
Oh, you'd make a fine sailor. Till the puking set in.
Sure about that. Ears look a shade pointy to me.
Alright.
So you best lay him back.
I suppose I will go and find Eustace the corpse collector. Unless maybe it's Eustace.
So, how you go with it?
Why is that sparkly? Oh, it's another one. Remember, dear people, Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped. That it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search there in your consciences, and live in accordance with the Church's dictates before the time for penance has passed. This concerned citizen...
Your hair lately?
Yeah, thank you. Is terrifying. They're just going to be laid out everywhere. I'm so curious now. Like, I'm looking for them now. I know it's behind me, but I just...
Gods.
Oh no.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Shit.
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Bless you, mate. Back there at Lockmarine. Plain as that.
But where's Eustace? Are you Eustace? No. You're
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Guessed.
Fourth sense, I think it is.
Stinky.
You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
But it's still the bodies?
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One wench so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of the...
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame?
Why?
Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Yeah.
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Whoa! That's... You know what? I'm gonna... Woo.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish.
Big meanie.
Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter.
A letter.
Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
No, you won't.
That's human skin.
Ew!
Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Oh, I want to hit him. But it will solve nothing.
Get out of my sight. Now.
It will solve nothing.
Now you behave.
Now, do I have this? Doesn't look like it. Oh! I want to see what the letter had on it.
Sold off. Don't know nothing else.
Oh, no, because it just said Priscilla, right? That was what was on it. Is this the way in?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Thank you. Don't know how I feel about that. Who's this new victim then?
Geralt, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Thanks.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
You and Nathaniel don't get along?
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are.
Can't
He's
think
cruel
why.
and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom.
Ugh,
Hard to
nasty.
be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Who's the victim?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
I feel like I've heard of them before. Or talked to them. I don't know.
Von Grad's told me all about you.
Ah, doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he neglect to mention it? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Yeah, no, that's not great. You look a little. You do look a little young.
How old's Von Grad's? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life.
Or vampires.
Amusing, is it not?
It would be if I believed you.
Let's start.
Gladly.
I don't.
The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and...
Oh.
What's this?
Oh.
A parchment.
Oh.
Made of human skin.
Oh.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim.
Oh.
Patricia Vegelbud.
Oh.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Yeah. Time to run. That's not good. Oh, the letter. They want to be caught. They wouldn't be...
time, Master.
They wouldn't be telling you, me, whoever found the notes, who was the next victim unless they wanted to be caught. Like, it's screaming guilty conscience. If not for the murders, then for the possible fact that they aren't, that they are somebody that the Eternal Fire would burn. Or they're just weird. Well, they're weird either way. That's... I don't think there's a world that they aren't weird. Let's go. They better let me in. Oh, wait, am I going back in? Are they letting me back inside? Excuse me.
What do you want?
To get in.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Sure.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Hello, darling.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger?
Oh, it's her mother.
I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm gonna tell her the truth.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe.
Honey.
But you appear to be quite serious.
Yeah.
Please, follow me.
Thank you.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember?
Yes.
In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken inside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Yeah. Can we hurry? Is that possible? Because...
My imp shit, hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
No.
Just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you?
Yes.
Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
I would... Oh no.
He ran out the other door!
Oh god.
Those sadists ought to change their name now to
There you are. Oh! Jesus Christ. Geralt.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Don't you start.
Eat dirt!
Seriously? I haven't got time for this. Where would he have gone?
Oh, come on.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm trying to help. Ugh, don't want to have to kill a bunch of guards. I can't chase the murderer if I'm being chased by people. Can I not go out the door?
Mutant!
Oh my god. Am I just meant to kill a bunch of guards? Like, is that what's happening? Really? I'm on your side.
Come on, come closer.
This is going to take far too long, and the murderer's going to get away.
Break your bones!
Please hold. This is ridiculous.
What? For I put a bolt between your eyes.
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery. Taking you to
Oh
the
my
heiress.
god.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her?
I saw him. She blasphemed the eternal fire, that's literally it.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
I didn't know she actually got killed. I thought maybe we were in time.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught.
Oh.
Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too.
Yeah.
Won't get away this time.
Unless he's so much of a fanatic that he believes.
Tracks just end. As if he vanished. Same wounds as the previous victims.
I'm not gonna loot her.
Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Same wounds as the previous victims.
Yep, I know.
Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
What was the note? Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in this flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire. Listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd. This is big yikes. This time, hopefully, nobody will try to kill me. How do I get out? Oh. Well, that seems utterly ridiculous, but okay. Can't talk to her. Oh dear. This is not good. Originally I think I mixed up Ingrid and Patricia, because I'm sure I remember Ingrid saying that Patricia believed in the eternal fire, so it didn't make sense that Patricia would be the one that got got. I'm curious to see how this ends though. Ooh, I think Hierarch Square is the closest one. We'll find out. This way.
What am I to do now?
Right, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, there's flowers. Oh.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Yeah.
My place.
Get out of my way.
I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Hey, handsome. I'd give
Where? Upstairs again.
For heroic deeds.
Ah!
Madam. Well, you know.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Oh,
Again, you disturbed me.
Knew it had to be something
like
to do
being
with that.
disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
I know
First,
why.
gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about
Sick.
killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Yeah, you really don't stop at
Spare
that.
me your lies. I've
I don't
seen
know
your
why I'm
victims.
talking to
I
this
know
guy.
how they end. You don't stop. Not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Oh! Maybe unless the person leaving the notes isn't him.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
No. No.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured.
No.
You'll never learn.
Horrible piece of human garbage. There's no way that I would walk away from that. Are you okay? Oh, honey.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you.
But I don't understand.
He asked
No, because he hasn't
if
got
I
the
did
right...
everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me. So hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
That one's so
So
pretty,
why
he can't
was...
keep his hands
Oh,
on
unless whoever it was worked out
You mean me to grab
that I
another
was
lass to join us?
coming after them.
or at my place. You two.
And thus, you know,
Hey, Jackie, you're the oldest, so tell us.
Led me astray, as they say.
This life.
I wonder if the reason why I was pointed to the Reverend Nathaniel was because
I long to curl up with a bottle.
he arguably wasn't exactly following the Eternal Fire's teachings.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see.
I knew it!
You would have drawn your silver sword.
Who, what are you?
I knew it!
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Yeah, hates himself so much for being someone the Eternal Fire deems bad.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat.
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the Eternal Fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
Twisted logic.
Tortured logic.
Well,
Yet logic, nonetheless. I'm glad you perceived that, at least. Fight fire with fire, as they say.
Buddy, no.
Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others.
No.
Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation.
I knew there was
For
something
you,
wrong.
I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
I have faith that I'm gonna kill you.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
You sure about that? Do you want to bet?
Come on, come closer.
Ow. What do vampires hate again? This is not the time. This is not the time. Higher vampires. Vampire oil. Igni, but I'm using that and he doesn't seem to care very much. Oh. There we go. Well, that. Number one, I knew it was too young. Number two, I knew it had to be somebody who wasn't, you know, who the Eternal Fire would look down on, because they're just leaving notes screamed guilty, I guess. Like, there was something about it that just felt like he wanted to be put down. Simply for being a vampire. Now, I'm going to take a nap.
Johan, you just don't look well.
I feel even worse. Had the runs all night. Feel like my guts are turned topsy-turvy.
That's not good.
Must have ate some rancid shite.
Yeah.
What choice have I got?
Why are your
I
eyes
eat
so
what there
strange?
is to eat. With this ploughing war, victuals are nastier and nastier. And even ale ends soon.
Woof. That sucks a lot.
My, what a freak.
Meanie. Where am I going? Is it worth taking a fast travel? Probably. Yes. Yes, it is. I'll go via Oxenford Gate, I think. Well, that's... No, wrong way. Two very horrible monsters. Both of which I'm glad are not around anymore. It is interesting. I honestly think that he must have pointed us towards Nathaniel because Nathaniel was, you know.
You know...
Where is Dandelion? Above? Like, up the stairs? Because it seems to be saying that he's outside. No, he is up here. Hey.
How's
better, right?
Good.
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yes.
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Of course. No need.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and
That's
off.
just... Oh. I want to talk to you.
Yes,
Yeah, I found the murderer.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
No,
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong.
I
Deeply
mean,
wrong.
you yourself realised that he
Thank
was
you,
so
Geralt.
young.
Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
That's what I'm here for. Oh, yeah.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Okay. I think I know why the university's closed.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink.
I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept scalpel in hand than I ever was behind a lectern.
Yikes. I know a woman named Shani. Do I know a woman named Shani?
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shani. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Is Shani somebody I've met in this game or a past game? Don't, if it's a past game, please don't spoil how I meet her. Met her. And don't tell me if I do meet her in the future. I don't think I met her in this game. So if I've met her, if Geralt met her in a past game, then you know what I mean.
Farewell.
Oh. Sorry, Geralt.
Oh.
My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Geralt?
Dandelion. Wow. That was certainly something. Big quest. A lot of quest. I think I'm pretty sure I did the right thing. For me personally, I did the right thing.
He was selling love talismans.
I'm at a loss.
Let's have a look at the quests. I think the next one obviously is a deadly plot. I've got some in here that I haven't actually had a look at. That I probably should have a look at. I think I'll do a deadly plot next. I've got some Witcher contracts. But I don't know. I think I might leave this one here. It might be a bit shorter than usual. It's over an hour as of recording, but I don't know how much I'll be cutting out. I don't know. It's weird to say that I enjoyed the quest. The intrigue of it, the detectiveness of it was very interesting and captivating. It was horrific. And Nathaniel was horrific as well. So, two birds, one stone, I guess. I do not regret any part of what I did. I don't know. It was a good quest. It was just an awful quest. But that's, I guess, what makes the game. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to a deadly plot, at least, which is the next video. So, yeah. I hope that you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I am enjoying playing through it. Take care of yourself, and whenever the next video is, I will see you there. Bye.